Hi, everybody. Welcome back to In the Cards and Stars for another live stream podcast episode. How are you guys? Okay, I see Gunyar's in here. Let's see, Nellie's in here. Hey, guys, how's it going? Is everybody having a good week? Oh my gosh, I have been having quite the week, you guys. Saturn just moved back into Pisces. Earlier this week, we have Uranus going retrograde on Friday. I mean, it's been a week of shifts, lots of things changing. Has anybody been feeling it? I have. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting my sea legs now that we have, Saturn and Pisces. I'm going to talk about that more on the Patreon this week. That'll probably be out on Friday just because it's been a little crazy. Ooh, weird. As I said that, I think I just heard some thunder. Okay, guys. Hey, Lawyer Moog. Hey, Eva Dolls. But let's spill the tea, you guys. Let's escape the stresses of daily life and let's talk about other people's daily lives, the celebrities. I have quite the lineup today. I'm pretty excited to get into it. Oh, Gunyar, you're so sweet. I'm doing well. Oh, we missed you. I missed you guys too. I'm trying to think. I think I did one last week, but it was like the beginning of the week. So I know it feels like it's been forever. I was asking Lawyer Moog when I was getting ready to say, I was like, it feels like it's been so long since I've done a live. I missed you guys too. Hey, Penny. We went to Dallas last week. I was working on a story. God, it was kind of a heavy story. So I'm cutting through the footage. I'm telling you guys, I feel Saturn's move into Pisces, but it's going to get better. It's going to get better. We're going to master the Saturn and Pisces lessons. So some of us are hunkering down, some of us are chilling out. It just depends on your birth chart. Whitney says working again, but hope everyone's having a good week so far. Oh, well, we hope you're having a good week too. This is one of those 3 days a week I'm working. So sad. Oh, well, you know what? Good for you though. Saturn shall smile upon you as Saturn dances through the sky. Hi, Victoria. Saturn loves when we do the hard work. Hey, Sage. Oh my gosh. Yay. Okay. All right. Gang's all showing up. We love it. We love it. Okay. Let me know, you guys, if anyone's feeling any Saturn Pisces shifts. Have we been feeling the changes? I think Hailey Bieber has been. Oof. Have y'all been seeing what's been going on social media? This is not on my tea list, but might as well just throw it out there because I was watching a video. I was getting ready to come on here, and apparently Justin posted some like thirst trap, and it was like, I don't know, the caption on Instagram was like something about for the, I don't know, for the girls or for the, I don't know, something. And Haley posted an emoji of like an eye rolling. I'm telling you, Saturn moving back into Pisces. So Justin is finishing up his Saturn return lessons. Haley is going to learn a few things that are going to probably fuel her transformation when Saturn goes back into Aries for her Saturn return. So, yeah, guys, it's been like gas break, gas break. So now we're having like some karmic lessons that are going to come to a conclusion and we're going to end up on top. But let's talk about other people's lives. Okay. First story is Scooter Braun and Sydney Sweeney. You guys, is Sydney Sweeney in her villain era? I'm telling you, like, what is going on? Now, Sydney Sweeney is a Virgo. The South Node is in Virgo right now. So between Sydney and Blake Lively, fellow Virgos of the world, we got to be careful, okay? Like, we got to be careful. I feel like if you're a Virgo, like Virgo sun, moon, rising, and you have any villain tendencies, not saying that we do, I'm just putting it out there. It's something funny I've been noticing. I feel like it's really coming out because Sydney Sweeney, I mean, to date, Scooter Braun, one of the most hated men when it comes to the demographic, the female demographic that she is also wanting to sell to, whether it's products or product endorsements or people coming to see her movies. I mean, I just feel like, what are we doing? So I just want to pull some cards and see what's going on between Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun. They have been spotted together. Apparently, sources have said that Scooter was pursuing Sydney ever since he met her at Jeff Bezos' wedding. So I don't know. This one feels like it could be more real versus the other flirtation. So let's see. Gigi says sigh. Yeah, I'm shifting LMAO. We're shifting, guys. We're shifting. I know. I'm still trying to like figure out, like suss out the energy. But it's weird. Yeah. Okay. Whitney says, good to know it's been a rough shift energy wise. Guys, I feel it too. Like, we're obviously going to get through this because We're tea timers and we've got this. And also we have the cards and stars to help us navigate. But yes, I feel like this is sort of this like last part of the year. Okay, one last comment on this. Did you guys see what is it? I like saved it on my desktop because I thought it was so interesting. I wanted to talk about it. Randomly today, I saw something called like the lock-in. It's some like Gen Z trend that's like trending on Google today. Anyway, apparently it like has to do with like, I don't know, getting like locked in for the end of the year and like being more disciplined. Correct me if I'm wrong. I like just skimmed it because I've been locked in all day today working on stuff. But I feel like that is so Saturn. I mean, the fact that that's like trending this week and Saturn just moved this week, that's sort of the vibe. It's like we're all like locking in, locking down, refocusing. And it's sort of a lot, it's sort of a lot. But since we know we're aware, we're gonna do great. I believe in us. But okay, back to Sydney, Sweeney, and Scooter Braun. What is going on? Oh my gosh. Are they gonna become the new like villain and villainess of Hollywood? I don't know. So first, let's see, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, what is going on with this connection. I also feel if she is the type of person who, I mean, we get pentacles for her every time we read for her. She doesn't seem very interested in love. She seems interested in money and solidifying her career. And hey, whatever, no judgment. Everybody has a right to live their life how they want to. But hypothetically, if someone was trying to do that, Scooter Braun, who is incredibly wealthy, incredibly money minded, someone who is very focused on finances may want to date him so that they could, like, maybe they have a lot in common. Maybe they have the same mindset. Maybe it's greedy. I don't know. Let's just see. Okay. What is the nature of their connection? Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I like the "yeah, I'm shifting" penny. I feel like that's a t-shirt. We need that t-shirt. Yeah, I'm shifting. Oh my god. Okay. Oof. We got a couple. We're gonna take them. Well, we're gonna take them all. Oh Lord. Okay, guys. I'm already feeling better. I'm already feeling good because this is gonna just, oh my god. Brace yourself. So we have the Two of Cups. This is soulmate energy, a couple. Yes, they're a couple. Okay. These two, it is not for show. It's not just for the cameras. I do feel like Sydney Sweeney has been on sort of a little paparazzi tour, being photographed with um, Orlando Bloom and then Tom Brady and like all these people that was unserious. I mean, there was maybe a spark here or there, whatever. Nothing major. But with Scooter Braun, we have the Two of Cups. So this is like a soulmate type of energy. This is a connection. They could be like, an actual serious couple. Okay, interesting. And then we have the Hierophant, another card that points towards a serious relationship because this is a card that has to do with learning lessons and making commitments. So they could even have a karmic connection where they have been brought together for a reason. But what is interesting on top of all that is to have the Page of Swords. We talked about this last time. The Page of Swords, I have a thing with this card. Every time I've done a reading where someone has like wronged me or whatever, or I've perceived a wrong, they come through as a Page of Swords. So for me, this is like, it has a personal meaning as well. This is sort of like that villain energy, that kind of something shady. It's an immature energy. So we need to clarify this Page of Swords. Who is the Page of Swords and what's happening here? Oh my gosh. We got to catch up with y'all's comments. Sage says I'm over Sydney, to be honest. Oh, I am too. I am too. I've been over her, Sage. I agree. No good vibes coming from her. And she's all for the men. In my honest opinion. I agree. I agree. I'm trying to be non-judgmental, but I mean, on a personal note, I agree. Because yeah, I don't see a lot of like love, light, joy. She could be like, a villainous Virgo like Blake Lively. And I got to tell you, because Virgo is the healer of the zodiac, when a Virgo goes bad, they go very bad. Ooh, just dropped a card. We're going to take it. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. This makes sense, you guys. So this is like immature focus on money and communication. So I think that the lessons that they're going to learn, I think they're each other's like karmic manifestation. So let's just say these two might have some karma when it comes to money and maybe putting money first in life. We've seen Scooter Braun accused of that. We've also seen Sydney Sweeney accused of that. And the cards have confirmed that for both of them at different times. We've done separate readings on them. What's interesting is they kind of mirror each other's energy, like I was thinking before pulling the cards. And this confirms that for me. This is like two people who, regardless of their actual ages, they have a similar like soul vibration blueprint when it comes to money and communication. So they're actually going to learn lessons almost through experiencing like what they've put others through. Okay. Now, we don't know exactly what happened with Scooter Braun's divorce, but he was married to his wife for several years. They have lovely children. They seemed like such a happy family. People were pretty surprised when they broke up. And there were some rumors that it was due to his cheating. It was never confirmed. So, I mean, we're not quite sure, but he does have that smarmy vibe. I mean, we've heard what Taylor Swift has had to say about him. And we also saw how he bullied her. And, he doesn't seem like the best person. Also, he had a lot of other Hollywood clients that dropped him over the years, and so he just doesn't have the best reputation. Sydney Sweeney, also, she's accused of only caring about money. Definitely like the Glenn Powell thing, that was weird. The thing that happened with her ex-fiance was weird. It seems like she's left a lot of broken hearts in her wake as well, due to wanting to get what she wants for herself. So they do seem to have this similar reputation and this similar kind of focus on money and power. But there's an immaturity to both of them. Because when all you care about is like money, power, instant gratification, eventually you're going to cross the wrong person. Eventually it's going to catch up to you. It may take some time, but it will catch up to you. And this is like it catching up to them. They finally attracted their karmic match. And I do think that the two of them will show each other what it feels like to be on the other side of their own selfishness. Ooh, okay. Well, we're going to be watching this relationship unfold with our popcorn. I don't think it's going to happen right away, though. I think we're going to have to see this unfold over some time because we have the Hierophant. This is like a commitment, Two of Cups, definitely like a soulmate commitment energy. So I think that these two could get serious unless one of them senses the karmic energy and runs away. Hmm. Which I think that would be Sydney if that happens. But as of where they're at now, the current energy, oh yeah, they have attracted their match. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Ooh, oh my God. Gigi says, what in the selling her soul to the devil? Gigi, I love it. Oh my God, you guys are already making me feel so much better. I didn't have a bad day, by the way. I just feel like I've been working a lot, like intensely. And with Saturn moving back to my second house, it all makes sense. So I get it. But you guys, y'all always crack me up and make my day. Okay, what else are y'all saying? Gunyar says, yes, hopefully someone's karma is going to catch her. It will. It always does. I hope, especially in September. Wait, I hope, especially in September 9 premiere night. Wait, what's happening September 9th? By the way, that's my birthday, you guys. But what's happening, Gunyar? What's premiering? One of her movies? Okay. Lawyer Moog's waving. Hi, Abdul. How's it going? Can you kindly do Luigi Mangione? Because his hearing's on September 16th. I'm getting the feeling it's not gonna be good for him. Oh my gosh, that was what was wrong. My screen brightness was so low, you guys, I couldn't even read. Okay. Hi, Babaloo. Yay, you made it. We've missed you. Yeah. Lawyer Mo, weigh in with Abdul. Okay. Okay. Next story. Abdul, if we're able to get to it at the end, we will. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get to it because we do have a lot of other stories. Okay, next story, you guys. This is another couple situation. So Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble split rumors are swirling. Now, reports have been talking about how, I guess, at the Cowboy Carter concert, the two of them were seen getting into a huge fight. Other reports also said that Kris was being really snippy towards Corey. at Jeff Bezos's wedding. Apparently, the Bezos wedding was the center of a lot of drama and a lot of breakups, makeups, and who knows what else. But people are saying, and I watched a Tisa Tells video. We love Tisa Tells. She was saying that it is really not looking good, that Corey's asking for money, that he may even be able to allegedly blackmail the family. Think of how much information Corey must have. So let's pull some cards to see what's really going on with Corey Gamble and Kris Jenner. Like, why would they break up now? What's going on between them? And is it going to get messy? What are your thoughts? Hmm. Hmm. I miss my tea family. Babalu, we always miss you too. We love you. We're so glad you're here. Oh, Gunyar says premiere of House of McQueen, Luke's play. It's on September 9th. Oh, fabulous. Hopefully Antonia's karma is going to catch her. Okay, so you guys, I will do for all the patrons who are asking about more Bridgerton tea. This week, I'm going to be talking about the major astrological transits because it's like really important. We have a lot of stuff shifting. But next week, in honor of the House of McQueen, Luke's play, I'll do some stuff reading them, looking at the reviews. So we'll get into all that because that would make a lot of sense. Okay. Okay, let's see. Antonia's karma is going to catch her. Girl was asking everyone in the theater what they think about the play. People kept it low key to not give her attention. What? Oh my God, you are weird. Gigi says, I don't know if I would trust anything Kris does, especially in public. LOL. I know, right? As they say, the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. So let's see what's really going on with Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble currently. So first, let's pull a card just to see like what is Kris Jenner's current energy towards Corey? Allegedly. What is Kris's current energy towards Corey? Corey has the dirt, Penny, you know it. He knows all. Four of Swords healing. Interesting. So she's healing from something when it comes to him. I wonder if there was some sort of betrayal. Rumors have been swirling for quite a while that there's been some infidelity on Corey's part. Now, I haven't seen any proof of that. You know, we don't know for sure, but this would be the type of energy that would come through if someone had harmed you in some way, like if they betrayed you, if there was an infidelity. Um, let's just get a clarifier. What is she healing from when it comes to Corey, allegedly? Aw, thank you so much, Abdul. That's so sweet. Best birthday. May you have many blessings and much happier as we all grow older. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do feel like the older I get, the happier I get because life starts to fall into place more and more. And that feels good. Okay, so Four of Swords. Why is she feeling this way? Allegedly. The world changes. Healing from a lot of changes. But towards Corey. Okay, so this would indicate a breakup. Because the world card, it's like what goes up must come down, that type of thing. So this could be a cycle coming to an end. I just got goosebumps. So confirming. So she is healing from having to accept that a cycle is coming to an end. So this does look like they are breaking up. Maybe, let's see. Okay, let's get his energy and then we'll do the combined. See if we can get like the past, present, future of like the story. What's really going on between them. But definitely she's feeling that changes are happening and she's healing emotionally from them. Corey Gamble, what are Corey's feelings toward Kris currently? Allegedly. Hi, Nancy. Welcome. He will get a payoff. He's going to have to, right, Penny? He's going to have to. Let's see. None be Waxman. Yes. Next week, we are going to be looking at, over on the Patreon, we're going to be looking at Luke's new play, McQueen, his relationship with Antonia. So, yes, next week, we will get back into that. This week, it'll be astrology because we have some crazy transits happening. Okay. Corey Gamble. Oh, we got two. We're going to take them both. His feelings toward Kris. Oh my God, you guys, this is crazy. 10 of Wands and the High Priestess. He looks at her as a burden. He also sees her as the High Priestess. Guys, Okay. The Kardashians have long been accused of like doing witchcraft, different things, allegedly. I feel like he is a little bit spooked about her spirituality. I'm not confirming that this means she was like a witch or whatever, but I mean, the high priestess is like somebody who has a really strong intuition. They kind of know all. If you look at this card, there's like this crystal ball that's right on the person's head. So it's like they have this all knowing way about them. Oh my God. And they're a burden. I think he's felt trapped by her for a really long time, almost like trapped because he feels like she knows everything. The high priestess, with how you feel about someone, is weird if someone has had rumors of being a witch. I'm just saying. Uh, yeah, I mean, allegedly, you could definitely read it like that. Like he sees her as someone who maybe has some powers that go beyond. Maybe he has suspicions of that. Maybe he knows that for a fact, but it's a burden. Okay, very strange energy to get from him. Okay, so let's do past, present, future. So what's going on with them? How has this relationship been unfolding? Which which Gigi says. Love it. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, Gunyar, that is so embarrassing. Hopefully she's genuinely just proud of Luke, just genuinely proud and not trying to like weirdly take credit. Oh, okay. Wow. These two just fell. So we're definitely going to take them. So these three just fell. Oh, okay, guys. We're going to take it as past, present, future. All right. So in the past, the energy between these two, the Fool card. So when they got together, this was at a time in their lives where they really felt like this was a new beginning for both of them. Definitely, if you watch like old Kardashians episodes when she first started dating Corey, it was like she did seem very happy with him. The kids were a little bit weirded out. They didn't really understand their relationship, but she did seem like really happy and almost like this new lease on life, especially after her relationship with Bruce, ended the way that it did. Kris seemed really sad about that. There was like this period of mourning that she went through on the show, and she was still being very supportive of Bruce, which I thought was really nice. Or well, Caitlyn now, excuse me, being really supportive of Caitlyn, but like there was a part of her that was incredibly sad about it. And then Corey came into her life, and we had this Fool energy take over where she was just like, I'm having a fresh start. And I think he probably felt very excited to be with her because he, for a long time, was in that kind of arena with other famous people. And now he finally gets to be like with someone that he's proud to be, on their arm. So, Fool card energy for both. Also, this dog in the Fool card is a symbol of loyalty. So, when they first got together, there was a strong energy of loyalty between the two of them as well. Okay. And then the present, the Sun card. Okay. So there is happiness around them. And then in the future, the 10 of Pentacles. Very interesting. Okay. So to go from the Fool, like in the beginning, we felt really happy. And then the Sun, this is kind of like going from strength to strength. We need to clarify this. And then we have money in their future. So why do we have the Sun card in the present moment if we're talking about a breakup? Gigi says maybe he's burdened by the secrets they share or something. Ooh, Gigi, I like that interpretation. I could see it. Yeah, Sage, how is the job going? Someone said she was giving insecure vibes, Gunyar said. Penny, oh my God, yes, the 10 of Pentacles is the payoff. Oh my God. Penny, you're so right. Okay. So, what is the Sun card energy in the present moment, please? Why do we have this happiness card? The moon. Okay. The moon, just like we had the high priestess right here for Corey's reading. Emotions, emotional freedom, maybe finally for Corey. He's certainly happy right now in the present moment. Um, wow, okay. I just got goosebumps, so confirmed. So he definitely feels like the sun card energy, like he is getting to do his own thing in the future. I'm with Penny on this. The 10 of Pentacles payoff. I think he feels excited because he's about to be free and paid. What about Kris? How does she feel in the present moment? Why did the sun card represent their collective energy? Allegedly. And for anybody just getting here, we're talking about Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble. We are doing their breakup reading. The Page of Swords. Guys, not the villain card again. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Well, she's coming through as this little villain energy. And this is going to sound so bad, but whatever, guys, is what it is. This is like the fact that this is explaining her sun card energy, which the sun card is your happiness. This is kind of like I'm at my happiest when I'm able to be a Page of Swords. Like I like to be able to be immature. This is like petty energy. So it's almost like somebody who gets as much joy from being able to like be petty and like manipulate and like get into the drama and the tea of a situation as they would like, I don't know, doing something actually wholesome and healthy. So this is basically like saying that Kris like loves the tea. She loves the drama. She loves to be in the middle of doing things that are devious, dealing with issues sometimes is like what she loves the most. That's a very dark energy. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Oh my God. Also, the moon card can indicate hidden emotions and secrecy. Okay. Like what you guys were saying, the secrecy of hidden things with the high priestess. Yeah, I mean, she's loving this. She's loving, I don't know, like there's a little bit of manipulation, there's a back and forth. It's like, but the way that it's going to turn out in the end is this 10 of Pentacles. So definitely this would be like a payoff for somebody, Corey, in the situation. And that's what's making him happy because he sees that light coming at the end of the tunnel. But yeah, she loves to get into a situation where she's having to negotiate, where there is this like who's going to win type of energy. It's very competitive. There may even be lawyers involved at this point. But she actually does really love that, which is kind of sick. It's a little sick, guys. A little sick. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. I need to cleanse my spirit from that reading. Oh my Lord. It's too much for me. Okay. All right. Let's see. Makes sense. Gigi said, I know, right? Doesn't it? Ugh. Yuck. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. Next reading. Oh my guys, this is like a very dramatic week of stories. It's gotta be Saturn shift back into Pisces. I'm telling you. Saturn is back into the weeds of the emotions, the drama. You know what I mean? We're here for it though. We're here for it. Okay. So Blake Lively story. I already told you about how the bad Virgos are definitely being exposed right now with the South Node in Virgo. So if you're a Virgo, you better mind your business, keep your head down and keep it, you know, stay on the right side of karma, which you probably do. But Blake Lively is not doing that. And reports came out just a couple days ago. The one that I was reading was from radaronline.com. But basically, sources are saying that Blake Lively is revoking Taylor Swift's godmother duties. What in the world? Like, Blake Lively, please just stop. Just stop. Just stop, okay? You've lost the battle, you've lost the war. It's over. Like just go try to like think about what you've done and like get your life right, okay? The fact that that story even came out and that she tried to like or sources, excuse me, were trying to twist it to say that like she is the one not wanting Taylor to be godmother. I mean, it's so embarrassing at this point. So we're going to pull a couple cards because other reports that came out this week also were talking about how Ryan Reynolds, this is like the first time in years that he didn't do a birthday post for her. I didn't realize that. I mean, I saw that he didn't do a birthday post for her, but I didn't realize it was like a thing that he does like every single year. And this was like the first time in years that he hasn't done the post. So it has more significance. Um, People are saying that things are not good with them. And we've been reading that in the cards. You know, I think the last time we read them, it was basically like a this is over type of thing, just a matter of time till the public finds out. So we're gonna do a Blake Lively check-in, see what's going on. Gunyar says, Blake, can you leave Taylor alone for God's sake? I know, right? Oh my God, you guys just dropped a card. We're definitely taking it. This card was violently flying through the air. Oh, 2 cards. Guys, what's with the cards like doing all this weird stuff lately? Like this time and last time. Okay. So we have a 2 of Cups and a Page of Pentacles that were just stuck together, flying through the air. Now, this is Blake Lively's energy for sure. So the 2 of Cups is soulmate energy. This is like, okay, she really saw Taylor Swift as like, I think one of her soulmates. Kind of like that single white female thing where from like that old movie where like one person's like just obsessed with like their friend and almost like she wants to like be her. Like if she could, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, if she could like become Taylor Swift, she would. I also get a sense that it's possible that she mimicked okay, it's so weird. Mimicked Taylor Swift because like if you really think about it, like Taylor just doesn't have that same sort of reputation or vibe as Blake Lively. She actually has a very opposite reputation as being someone who's like thoughtful, talks to every single fan, like makes home baked goods, like goes to things that family get-togethers and like just always wants to like be there with people and like takes care of her family and like goes to hospitals, like, you know what I mean? She does things like big and small all the time that people know about, some things that we don't find out about till later because she doesn't publicize them. And then you hear about Blake Lively and it's just the opposite. Like so many reports of people working with her that had a bad time. People saying that she was like condescending. We saw that thing that Kirsty Flaw put out there where it was like, thank you, congratulations on your little bump. Like just like kind of mean girl, right? So you wonder, like, how did these two even become friends? Well, according to this tarot tea spill, this is like it's like Blake seeing Taylor and being like, I want to be like her. I love how everyone loves her. Like, I love her reputation that everybody just is obsessed with her. Like, maybe I can become that. And then sort of like mimicking that person and manipulating them in a way that they feel like you guys have a lot in common when really you don't have anything in common. It's just like Blake like mimicking her to sort of manipulate her into thinking that they're alike when they're not. Ugh, it's so weird, guys. This should be like a movie. This should be a movie. I mean, like single white female too, because that's the vibe. And then we have this Page of Pentacles, which a focus on money, but again, an immature focus on money. So what I'm getting from these readings, by the way, you guys, is like this last part of the year when Saturn has moved back into Pisces, I feel like it's really going to help people sort out their emotions around like who is in connection for the right reasons, like who is emotionally really there for you, and then also who is trying to manipulate you for financial purposes. Like if there are any connections that are disingenuous, Saturn's going to suss them out and help you to learn the lesson. So I think that Taylor is like solidifying this lesson right now. Definitely came in hot with these headlines this week. I'm sure that felt like a slap in the face, but she is having Saturn back in Pisces, which rules her 11th house of friendships. So it makes sense that these would come out this week, right? Wow. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. The astrology in the wild. Okay. Creepy and weird, basically. What do you guys think? Oh my god. I'm so creeped out by that reading. How do you revoke that right, Gigi? You can't. It's like officially revoked. It's like you're no longer in my sticker club. It's very immature. Like I don't think you can revoke that. It's just like trying to formally let someone know like I didn't break up with you or you didn't break up with me. I broke up with you. Like it's giving just such immature energy. Evil says, yikes. Yikes. Right. Agreed. Hi, Lauren. How's it going? Your friend doesn't want to be your friend. She wanted to be you. She wants to be you. Right, Gunyar? Creepy. Creepy. You guys, if you sense any of that during Saturn and Pisces, keep a weathered eye out. That's some scary energy. Okay. What about Ryan Reynolds towards Blake Lively? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I wonder if she did that to him too. This is like somebody who mirrors other people so that they can like get them to like them. It's really creepy. That's really creepy. Okay. I don't know what personality disorder that is, but that's got to be one of them. Okay. I'm sure that's one of them, actually. Okay. So Guys, what? Why is this happening? Okay, I that was too weird. Page of Cups. How Ryan feels towards Blake Lively, Page of Cups. He sees her now as emotionally immature. Very interesting. So I think that this whole situation has exposed a different side of Blake Lively. I don't think Ryan Reynolds is perfect by any means. I think he's got his own skeletons that are coming out of the closet. But I do think that he saw Blake Lively a certain way. Again, I feel like she sort of molds herself to become whatever the person in front of her, whatever she thinks that they would want her to be. So this is like, mimicking his humor and putting up this sort of facade of like, I'm going to be whatever he wants me to be. And kind of, I don't know, being like the mom, playing the mom role and like doing all these like roles of like, I want him to see me as a good mom, a good friend, a good this or that. But I do think that what has unfolded over the past, year and a half or whenever this kind of Justin Baldoni thing started, I think that he finally is seeing her more clearly, like realizing that, oh, the things that she's doing when I'm not around, the way that she actually is handling, friendships or maybe a crush that she had on set, allegedly. Page of Cups, it's really immature. It's really self-serving. So I actually think that he's like waking up to some things with her. Again, I think he's been this way to others in the past though, like Scarlett Johansson. So yeah, this is a lot of karmic readings today. A lot of karmic readings. Oh yeah, she worked to get Ryan. Lauren says, "Is that true?" Like cuz when he was with Scarlett Johansson, like yeah, I could so see that. Didn't he say something about how like she baked for him too? What's up with everybody like baking for people? Like I think that's so nice, but like I think that's a thing. Okay. Oh, Ryan has had enough of Blake right now. I am sure. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Ooh, Evadel says, so she's showing her true self. Yep, 100%. Oh my gosh, Heat Lifer. Yay. I'm so glad you're here. Oh my gosh, you're right on time. So glad to see you. So we're talking about Taylor Swift's crazy week. With Saturn moving back into her 11th house of friendships, Blake Lively was putting out new headlines. And I mean, right on time. You can't make this stuff up. And then Ryan Reynolds also, some stories are coming out about him and his feelings towards Blake. It's not looking good. Okay. That all makes sense to me. I feel like, yeah, I feel like we're good. We're good with that reading. What did she put in his food? Oh my God. Well, if she talked to Kris Jenner, maybe a love spell. I'm not sure. That high priestess energy we got earlier. Lord. Okay, next story. Cardi B's legal drama concluded this week. Did you guys watch any of the videos from the courtroom? Like, I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to think. So I like Cardi B just because I think that she is like very, I don't know. I think she's really funny. I think she's super entertaining. I don't get like bad person vibes from her at all, but I get like kind of unhinged. I don't know, but and she was like, I don't know how to say it the right way, but like acquitted, exonerated. It was a civil case, so that means something else. Lawyer Mo, I think he might be asleep. So anyway, we can ask him another time. But she didn't have to pay. She didn't have to pay the I think $24 million that she was being sued for, like a security guard. There was a whole thing about how she was going into an appointment when she was pregnant, and allegedly a security guard was filming her. She got mad, got in her face, basically said, "Don't film me," which makes sense. Like, shouldn't be filming someone at a doctor's appointment. And the security guard alleged that she was scratched by Cardi B in the face. Now, listen, it's already been sorted out in court, so we don't really need to speculate too much about it. But I did think it was kind of strange how when she walked out of the courtroom, um, a paparazzi said something to her that she didn't like, and she like grabbed someone else's marker and threw it at them. It's like, don't do that. Don't do that. You just were able to walk away. Like, just keep it together. Like, and then apparently there's like another pending case where she's accused of doing something else. And then she's also accused of like throwing a microphone. Maybe that's the same one. I don't know. Like, I just feel like she needs to like bring her energy back in. So let's pull some cards for Cardi B. Just, I don't know. Let's just pull some cards, see what's going on with her. Lauren A says, I was following at the time and she dated, talking about Blake Lively, and she dated Leonardo DiCaprio to make Ryan jealous and then dumped him as soon as Ryan took the bait. Totally. Oh my God. It is the Two of Cups manipulation. I think she's done that to a lot of people. And I think that with Justin Baldoni, allegedly, it didn't work. I think that's why she got mad. I saw clips and she was hilarious. Nancy agreed. I was like, I did think it was so funny. It was so funny. Okay, hold on. Gigi says, I saw funny quotes by her in court. I was like, why is she even there? Right? Right? Like, what is going on? It was so unserious. It was so ridiculous. She would actually be a great, like, comedic actress. Like, she needs to get some more comedy roles. And then the different, like, wig changes. Like, I was loving it. I was I was loving it. I don't think that she did it, like, obviously, because, she was, like, not guilty. She had to walk away. But I do feel like she's gotta really be careful because she has that hot temper, she has that kind of energy where she may get, like, just really close to the line of crossing it, you know? I don't know. I just wanna pull some cards for Cardi B. Let's just see what's going on with her. She's also had a really rocky love life. I just wanna pull on her energy and see what we get for her and, like, I don't know, maybe a little future reading. We'll just see. What's going on with Cardi B? Allegedly. For entertainment purposes only. Oh, yeah, protected building, heavy element. I know, I know. I was like, "Oh my god." Heat Liver says, "Yes, I did. I thought her testimony was hilarious." It was, especially when they asked her how she knew the security guard was heavier than her. Yeah, I know, right? It was just like, oh my god, too good. Okay, Cardi B's energy, allegedly. What is her energy? Oh, no. Okay, the 5 of Cups. So, this is a little sad, you guys. This is actually saying that she does hide a lot of her private pain and disappointment. I think she's been through a lot. And this 5 of Cups is like, it's basically saying that behind the scenes, like there is a lot of sadness that she's currently dealing with. A lot of the time they say the people that are like, the most funny or like they have the most fun, they can sometimes be the people with like the most private pain, like Robin Williams, you know? It kind of feels like that to me. Like that she takes things more seriously than she lets on. But, a lot of, like, the jokes and sort of, like, the energy where she, is kind of popping off and all that, it kind of hides more of a sensitivity that she has. I wonder what is her birth chart? I feel like she has Aries, Sun, Scorpio, Moon. Let me just check really quick, you guys. Sometimes I get this, like, overwhelming urge to pull up a birth chart, and I have to right now because this 5 of Cups is not what I would have thought for her. So I need to see the astrology. Okay, we don't have her birth time, but we can get like her sun and moon and stuff. So she was born October 11th. So she's a Libra sun, Aries moon. Okay. So the Aries moon can make you more impulsive, right? Like you're that kind of person that goes from 0 to 60. But funny enough, Aries moons, like because the Aries is like the child of the zodiac, typically they can be pretty harmless. I mean, like it does take a lot for them to actually do something. It's more of this, like, they get mad really quick and then they forgive really fast. So, interesting. That's more of a lighthearted moon than I would have thought. The sun in Libra, though, this is someone who does love, like, justice and harmony, and, like, they do want peace. So, this is, like, someone who's very peace loving, like, she wants peace, she wants to be on good terms with everybody, she doesn't want problems, but if someone crosses her, she's gonna go from 0 to, like, 200, and she's gonna tell you exactly what she thinks, which is why I feel like she keeps landing in hot water. That it is really hard though for Aries moons, I gotta tell you. That's a tough, tough place to have it. Um, and then Mercury and Venus both in Scorpio. Okay, there's that sensitivity. So yeah, I mean, it does bother her. It does bother her. People with heavy Scorpio placements, they wish they could see the best in people, but they've seen too much of the worst in people, so there can be a heaviness, also a lot of strength, but yeah. So I feel like she wishes that things were different. Like she wishes that she didn't have to go and deal with all this stuff. Her Aries moon equips her to be able to deal with it. Like she's not a shrinking violet in the corner. Like she is going to stand up for herself. And with the Libra sun, she's going to do it in a way that people are charmed by her, which and that makes so much sense, you guys. Like that's why her Aries moon comes off as more lovable than like scary, because the Libra sun softens and like gives her this harmonious energy that people are drawn to. So she's able to draw us in, be a little unhinged, but we don't even mind. And then with the other Scorpio placements, it's like there is this seriousness that she feels deep down, though, that she doesn't always show to people. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's see. What about future? What's next for her? What do you guys think? He love astrology. Gigi is collecting the zodiac placements, like infinity stones. Love it. Gigi, yes, you are. Oh, I saw you just wrote about it. Okay, cool. I should have just asked you. Yes, she is pregnant. Is she pregnant right now? He like her. You and I both asking the same exact question. Oh my God, she's pregnant right now? Okay. Wait, I thought she denied it, you guys, which is why she threw the marker. Gigi says she has a nasty aspect between her sun, moon, Mars, and Uranus, Neptune. Ooh, tell us more, Gigi. Spill the astro tea. Interesting. It's me. He. Gigi, I love it. Gigi's giving out readings. Okay. So we have her feeling disappointed right now. What about the future? What's next for her? For Cardi B, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. What's next? 3 of Wands. Okay. So she is excited about the future. I think she is ready to leave all this behind her. This has been a little bit draining. Definitely been stressful. I think that she didn't know how things were going to go. And $25 million is a lot of money to lose, even if you're as rich as Cardi B. So I do think that she feels a lot of relief and she's like onward and upward, like looking to the future. 3 of Wands, probably going to go on a vacation. We're probably going to see pictures of her on vacation later this week, because this 3 of Wands can also point to a vacation in your future. So yeah, I think she's going to go on a vacation. Love that for her. What else? Gigi's on fire, y'all. Gigi is on fire. Yes, go Gigi. We love it. Okay. The Hermit. Okay, yes. She's going to go on a vacation and she's going to block out the world. She wants to just go be on a beach, block out the noise, have a little hermit time. Probably going to like watch some TV, just fully decompress. And that is her immediate future. So we're not getting anything too serious in her energy right now. We're just kind of getting this sense of like she really needs to escape. Also, the Hermit card is indicating that Virgo season is an important time for her. So I definitely think this month she's going to be spending some time, alone, probably thinking, planning her future, maybe manifesting next steps. But this is going to be more of like a quiet month for her. I think she's going to like it. So good for her. Happy to see that. Happy things went well for her. Interesting to see that she's a Libra sun, Aries moon. And let's move on. Okay. So, ooh, maybe I'll say this one for Patreon. Okay, hold on. Let me skip that. I had sort of like a dark one, but I'm gonna skip it. I try to do more of like the true crime or like, supernatural stories for like members and Patreon stuff. So, all right, next one. Um, Positivity. All right. Ending on a semi high note, I guess. Did you guys see Selena Gomez's bachelorette party? So it looked like Selena Gomez was having a lot of fun. It looks like she was really enjoying her bachelorette party with her friends. People were saying it just looked so wholesome and cute, and it really did. There were a lot of genuine smiles in the photos that were out there. It looked like it was just her genuine friends. I didn't see that girl there, the one that I always look for in the photos now. The one that allegedly Benny Blanco was like having lunch with when she was out of town, potentially subscribing to her OnlyFans, all that stuff that's been coming out. It looked like she was not there. At least I didn't see her in any of the photos that I was looking at. So let's pull some cards to see what's going on with Selena Gomez. Allegedly, they're getting married this month. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Oh my gosh, Abdul, congratulations. Abdul finally got their cast removed off of your foot after a month. Feels great to be walking in. Oh my gosh, enjoy. Oh, I bet you're so happy. Yeah, congratulations. Woo. What a relief to have that off there. Uh, so funny. Gigi, I'm loving these readings. Okay, Gigi, will you do will you do one for me? What do you think about someone with a Virgo sun, Aquarius rising, Scorpio moon, Scorpio Venus, Mars and Capricorn 12th house would be like? Getting a pre-birthday reading from Gigi. Okay. Um, Selena Gomez. Let's see what's going on with her. Bachelorette party. Did she really have fun? Let's just start there. Did she really have fun? Because a lot of people have been accusing her of being kind of performative with this, whole era of her life. Some people are saying that they're really in love. Some people are saying they're not. And she's just sort of wanting to put that out there for PR. Let's just see. How is she really feeling? How was she feeling during her bachelorette party? Allegedly. Oof, not wanting to come out here. The 7 of Cups. Okay, so definitely doing a lot of thinking a lot about options and choices. Interesting. 7 of Cups. 7 is spiritual. Cups is emotional. So, I mean, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I think that, yes, she was having fun on her bachelorette party, but I also think that she was thinking about, like, wondering if she's making the right choices, wondering, like, I don't know. This is someone who's having some doubts. Maybe it's cold feet. I don't know. Let's get another. I know. Gunyar, same. Gunyar says, I hope that Selena is not going to be disappointed by her choice. I know. I feel the same way. I do think she's having a few second thoughts. What else? The King of Wands. Ooh, interesting. Okay, who is this King of Wands? Is this Benny or is this somebody else, allegedly? I think Selena looks great. She does look really good. Like, she looks really good. She looks really happy. I agree. I think she looks good. Let's see. The Knight of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay, guys. Really interesting. So I asked if this was Benny, and I think this is allegedly for entertainment purposes. This is 2 people. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Okay, guys. I was thinking this was going to be more of like a lighthearted reading. We're going in. So if someone's in 7 of Cups energy, at her bachelorette party, we know that she was like away from Benny. She was just with her girlfriends, just like, kind of having that last hurrah, drinking. They were on a boat, just hanging out. But this is definitely her doing some thinking while she was like just with her friends, kind of in her own energy. And she was thinking about the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is 2 different people. Um, so one of these people, I'm assuming one of them is Benny. One of them provides stability, predictability, the Knight of Pentacles. A little bit more immature in a way because the Knight is not like the king energy yet. And then there's the King of Wands. This is somebody who is very mature. Somebody who's also very passionate, someone that she had or has a passionate connection with. Because this came out right after the 7 of Cups, I'm thinking that this is the person that she's thinking about that is not Benny. Oh my God. I think she's having second thoughts because there's sort of like this someone that got away kind of feeling that she's having that's making her question. I'm not saying that she's going to act on this because we do just have 7 of Cups. It's just thinking about it. But the Knight of Pentacles, this is like the stable energy that she feels at least that she has with Benny, even though he's done a couple things allegedly that have seemed kind of destabilizing, not super like you can count on him vibes. But overall, she feels like he's the safer choice, which makes sense. Who is this King of Wands? What is the relationship? Let's see. Who is this King of Wands? that Selena Gomez is allegedly thinking about? Or what's her connection to them? Ooh. Okay, the 9 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Cups, this is like feeling really happy when you're by yourself. Like when you're by yourself and you're doing your own thing. This is feeling good. Like I'm having my cheesecake, I'm living my best life. So there's someone that when she's around them, she feels like she's like really able to just kind of be herself and maybe even do her own thing more. Someone that isn't as neat, and it sounds so bad, but like needy or clingy in a way. Hmm. But 4 of Pentacles, but this person's finances are not very stable. So I was thinking it might be like, The Weekend, only I don't know why, but just because like King of Wands, they sort of had like that whirlwind relationship, like maybe she was thinking of someone from her past, but that wouldn't make sense with the 4 of Pentacles. So this is somebody who, I don't know, they're very passionate. I think she has had a connection with them, like maybe someone from her past that she dated, but there was something with their finances, 4 of Pentacles, that they were disappointed about, or like a career thing where she was like overshadowing them in their career, maybe a timing thing with career, but she was really happy around that person. Any idea who that could be? I guess I don't know her dating history well enough. That's just like a weird thing to come through. Really weird. I was not expecting that. You got of the weekend too? Okay, Heat Lifer. Has he had any issues with his finances then, Heat Lifer, if we're both thinking about it? Hold on. Or like not feeling as successful as Selena? We gotta verify. Um, let's see. Like money trouble, anything. Oh my god. Hold on, guys. Elevator music needed. The turn wait. Hmm. Wait, what? Okay, guys, listen to this. So weird. August 26, 2025. The Weeknd is seeking $1 billion in financing with a music catalog backed deal that will give him 250 million in cash plus 750 million in debt. What? 750 million in debt? Bloomberg reports. What is he doing? Okay. The Weeknd, able to spy, grew up in poverty in the Scarborough neighborhood of Toronto, Canada. Raised by his Ethiopian immigrant mother and grandmother after his parents separated when he was a toddler. He and his family faced significant hardship, including poverty, and he experienced homelessness and violence during his difficult childhood. Oh my God, that is so sad. I had no idea. 9 months ago, Reddit, on the weekend's Reddit, do you think Abel has some kind of money problems at the moment? Theory. I know he's not poor, but let me explain how I came up with this. I was confused when I saw that the video of DITF was shot on an iPhone. Furthermore, he sold to limited vinyls before dropping the album. The first limited was even before Timeless IIRC. I hope y'all know what this means. I don't know. And this movie, which was Apple VR, only made me really wonder. Okay, hold on. This Reddit's a little hard to decipher. I only keep track of the weekend. I've been keeping track for 4 years now, but I definitely would remember if you had done this kind of promo. Mm, mm, Everybody here says no. They're like, huh? Not even close. I don't know, but there's some other theories on here. So, okay, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. So, 4 energy, 4 is also, 4 is the number of family and home. I did not know that he had a really rough childhood growing up and that like money was an issue. So, even if you make money when you're older, if you grew up without money, like really struggling, like the way that he did with homelessness and all those hardships and terrible things that he went through, you can always have in the back of your mind a fear about that happening again, or you're really careful about money, or you're very conscious of it. It's a thing, it's a theme, it's a theme that you work through your whole life, right? So I wonder if at the time when they were dating, there were some things going on with him where he was really focused on his money, his career, and that could have come in between them in some sort of way. But she felt happiest with him. I think this is the King of Wands. I do. I think that this is like a regret that she has. Oh my God. And the fact that he, Lifer, and I both thought of him. And then I feel like what we read just confirmed it, that it is him. So, I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying she is having some doubts. Okay. My God. Now we know more than we wanted to know. We're like, oops. Okay. Gunyar says, what? This is getting messy. It got real messy real fast. Yeah. Why did we go there? I don't know, guys. We just wanted to. So weekend is Conrad for Selena. Girl, if you are not sure, then call off the wedding. We'll have to see what happens. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Gigi has a reading for me. Gigi says, with those placements, you might have a tendency to control, question mark. Ooh, yes. Yes, Gigi, you're right. Very intense feelings, but also a need for freedom and being by yourself. Gigi, you know me. Yes, exactly. That is me. These are all true. Heat Lifer said, thank you for the reading, Gigi. I appreciate it. Heat Lifer said he was madly in love with her. Oh my God, that's why he was the King of Wands. That is so sad. Yeah, the one that got away. Maybe in another life. I do think that she has regrets about it, though. Especially now that she's like happy and in a better place mentally. I feel like she wonders if she were in that relationship that she was in then with the state of mind that she has now, if that would have been like, that would have made her happy. That is really sad. I was trying to end on a positivity note, but there you go. All right, guys. Well, don't be too sad. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. We have to cleanse our palate before I go. I can't leave y'all with that. That's too sad. So Gunyar, thank you for the request. Gunyar says, can we also look at Luke and Antonia's current and next 6 months energy? We're just going to do current because we don't have time for the full 6 month energy because we're already at an hour and I got to go, but we're going to do a little quickie, their energy, Luke and Antonia, especially with Luke's McQueen show out. Let's see. What is the energy between Luke Newton and his girlfriend, Antonia Rumiliati? What's going on? Oh, the Two of Swords. All right. The Two of Swords, we meet again. Their relationship is really weird. I got to say, with Luke and Antonia, there's always this, like, I don't know, like, are we going to last? Are we not going to last? I mean, the Two of Swords is feeling like your hands are tied. There's definitely a lot of tension right now between the two of them. I feel like there's this, I don't know, there's this vibe of like not knowing what to do or not getting what you want. Let's get Luke's energy. The Hanged Man. Luke's energy is the Hanged Man. Oh my God. I'm telling you. Yeah. Just kind of like not wanting to rock the boat at the moment. Not wanting to move forward with her, but not wanting to break up. Kind of in limbo. It's so crazy. Two of Swords and Hanged Man, such similar energy. And Antonia's vibe towards Luke right now, allegedly. So up and down, they're exhausting, Lauren. A says, exhausting. They're so exhausting. The Emperor. She sees him as the Emperor, though. Wow. She definitely sees him as the one kind of making the decisions right now, calling the shots. She's Two of Swordsing, kind of hanging back and hoping that he chooses her or whatever, which is very toxic. So yeah, this doesn't look good, you guys. This is kind of a toxic connection, or it's turning toxic because he's not really paying attention to her, but she's not really asserting herself or telling him. She's in the Two of Swords, just like kind of hoping that he, I don't know, will like do the things that she wants him to do, like make that commitment, be there for her. but she's like not wanting to like rock the boat. She kind of just wants to stay there with him. So she's also kind of frozen. Not good. Not good. Okay, but that's their vibe. So actually, we are going to leave on a positive note because this is such a crazy week. We've all been kind of talking about how we were feeling this Saturn shift. So we're actually going to end with a Britney Spears Oracle card for all of us collectively because that always puts us in a good vibe. So, what is the energy that we need to, get through the week, have a great week, have a great rest of the week? Like, what is the Britney Spears Oracle card energy that we need to embrace? Good night, Heat Life, for sweet dreams. You too. Ooh, Heat Life says week 1 of the football season. Yay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lawyer Moog's excited about that. Yeah, Gunyar, exactly. Exactly. Abdul's a Capricorn, by the way. Ooh, very, very focused. Climbing that mountain. Okay. Amazing. Did y'all see how that one flew? The cards are flying today like no other. I'm telling you, it's that Saturn and Pisces energy just emboldening the spiritual. Okay. So we have the ringleader for this week. Love it. I love this card. Let me find our description. Okay. Number 59. And in numerology, 5 and 9 is about freedom and transformation. So this is a week of freedom and transformation for all of us. Okay. The ringleader energy, our vibe for the rest of the week, you guys. Britney stepped triumphantly back into the spotlight in 2008. With the release of her 6th album, Circus, that's why we've been so stressed, you guys. This week has felt like a circus. That checks out. With her 6th album, Circus, playing the role of ringmaster and confidently running the show. The Circus era was all about reclaiming her rightful place as the princess of pop. Its massive success, including a global world tour, is an important lesson in finding your strength after a setback. All eyes on you. Remember, you're the ringleader. You call the shots. Ooh, I love this. So this is like embracing our power and remembering who we are, what we've come through already, and how we can use that to continue to like empower ourselves. Yeah, like we didn't come this far just to come this far. Come on, we're the ringleader. I love it. Okay, that felt good. No Luigi reading for today. Okay, I'm going to pull one card for you, Abdul. One card for Luigi. I needed Lawyer Moog to weigh in because I have no idea what's going on with Luigi. That's really good. It is good. Doesn't that feel like empowering? I'm loving that. I needed to hear that. Ooh. So finding your strength. Yes. All right, for Luigi. Oh, wait, all of these flipped. Hold on. I just want to do one card. Luigi's current energy surrounding him. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Good night, Sage. Thanks for hanging out. So happy you were here. Knight of Wands. Okay, Luigi's definitely got some new ideas. The energy around him is Knight of Wands. So this is like passionate energy. This could be wanting to fight for yourself, wanting to, I don't know, it's like a reignited passion, maybe more ideas. Maybe he's found some sort of breakthrough, feeling like you want to fight for something though. So very interesting. Energy to fight for something. Okay, that's what I have. Hi, Pat. All right, you guys, I love y'all so much. Have an amazing rest of the week. And if you guys are patrons or members, I will see you guys on Friday for a video where we're going to look at all the transits, all the transit T. Pluto's out of bounds. Uranus is retrograde in Gemini as of Friday. We've got, we're finishing up our story of Saturn in Pisces. So we're going to talk about all of it. We're also going to make some celebrity predictions. But until then, you guys, I love y'all so, so much. And I will see you very soon. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, guys.